I'd say I went on spring break to Florida when I was 16, and I got a nice tan, and I really liked it. Looked good, felt good, seemed healthy, and I decided when I came back in maybe April, that I was going to start tanning then. So I started going tanning at the age of 16. I think maybe for a few months I twisted my parents' arm into letting me go there, and one of my reasons was I had really bad acne. So, you know, tanning seemed to help that a little bit, keep that at bay. And, you know, they knew my dad's does some cancer research, knows that it's really bad, but, you know, your kids twist your arm. Oh, I only want to go once in a while. It was kind of intermittent. And then when I got my own driver's license, I started to go tanning a lot. I noticed a small bump in my neck. And initially, it was pretty small. I thought it was just a swollen lymph node. Since I do construction, I thought maybe I had like a fungal infection or something weird like that. You know, it just never crossed my mind that I would have cancer. It never even occurred to me. And I left it, you know, for a couple months. I thought that it would go down. I thought maybe I was sick. And even sometimes I would lay in bed and rub it, and that was just never something that crossed my mind. And then really quick, within like maybe 2 or 3 weeks, the lymph node below it got really big, about the size of a golf ball. And that's when I knew I had a problem. And I had the biopsy the end of May 2010. The surgeon took it out, and I think he knew that it was melanoma. He'd seen enough of it, but obviously he couldn't tell until they did the pathology. So the pathology report came back. It was melanoma, and I still had this gigantic golf ball one underneath my neck here. So they scheduled what I had was a modified neck dissection that was scheduled about a week or 2 later. And what they did, you can still kind of see my scar. They cut from your neck, the top of your ear, all the way down to the bottom of your neck, and just fold your neck open and essentially cut all the lymph nodes out of your neck and all the lymph nodes out of your shoulder. Well, I think that, you know, I'm not a doctor, but now you hear that they're gonna rate tanning booths as on the same level as smoking, right? Is just as carcinogenic. I mean, you're blasting your body with radiation. So I think that, like, the point for me at least was that when you're that age, you just don't care. You know, by the time I was 18 and I was a legal adult, I was smart enough to stop, you know, but at that age all you cared about was like looking good, you know. In girl situations you want to be really tan for the prom, you know. Even now it's more for guys, you know what I mean, that's all you really care about. So I feel like that's the point of those laws, is that until you're able to reach the age when you can make, you know, mature, rational decisions, you have to protect people, and you can't leave it up to parents, because kids will do it without their parents knowing. If I could tell the story of this is what's going to happen to you 10 years from now, it's not worth it. You know what I mean? And you wouldn't believe it. That's the thing, is you think that you're invincible. And even before I got sick, I never thought that I could have cancer.